breaking news. Please vote if you appreciate our podcast. Archetypes is up against Dax Shepard's Armchair Expert for the People's Choice Award for Best Pop Podcast, and Meghan's producer is asking for vote. Hello viewers. Before we continue, if you're not yet a member of this lovely community, then please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to be the first to receive our juicy news. Despite the Duchess receiving criticism for statements made on one of her most recent episodes in which she said that the game show Deal or No Deal turned her to a bimbo, Meghan Markle's Archetypes podcast has been nominated for a People's Choice Award. The mother of two started the podcast series back in August and is presently residing in her $14 million property in California with Prince Harry, who has stepped down from royal duties. Episodes were put on hold after the monarch passed away in September, but were picked back up in October. She has conducted interviews with celebrities like Paris Hilton and friends Serena Williams and Mindy Kaling. The podcast's nomination for a Pop Podcast of 2022 award was announced yesterday, and Archewell's head of audio Rebecca Sananis shared the news on Instagram. A People's Choice Award nomination has been made for Archetypes. Please vote if you appreciate our podcast. The podcast competes with other well-liked programs including Dax Shepard's Armchair Expert and Alex Cooper's Call Her Daddy, on which Prince Harry has been before. Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Anything Goes with Emma Chamberlain. Not Skinny but Not Fat, Smartless, and Why Won't You Date Me, with Nicole Byer are among the other podcasts nominated in the same category. The award presentation is on December 6. It is not yet known if the Duchess will attend. In late 2020, Meghan and Harry agreed to a lucrative deal to host and create podcasts with the world's largest audio streaming service. The deal is thought to be worth about $25 million $18 million. Through dialogues between Meghan and historians, professionals, and women who have been typecast, Archetypes aims to investigate labels that try to keep women back. The duality of diva and the misconception of ambition, for example, were names of previous episodes. Meghan complained in her most recent podcast episode about having to cower and sneak into a room out of fear of being misunderstood. "We should all succeed," she said. "So let's make it really great, since it's a shared success for everyone. I'm particular. I think a high tide raises all ships," she said. "The thing I find most embarrassing is when you're saying a sentence and your intonation changes to sound more like a question, but I also catch myself cowering and tiptoeing into a room, and you say, 'Oh my God, stop,' as you tiptoe and mumble your way through it. Simply state what you require. You're free to establish a limit. Being direct is acceptable. It doesn't make you obnoxious. It clarifies you, not makes you difficult." The 41-year-old was once referred to as Duchess Difficult due to allegations of her dictatorial behavior and 5 a.m. emails, which allegedly led her assistant Samantha Cohen to resign. Other broken royal staff described how bullying and tantrums brought them to tears. Meghan has consistently, vehemently refuted any allegations of bullying. The revelation follows criticism she received for declaring that Deal or No Deal turned her to a bimbo. During a conversation on her podcast with Paris Hilton, the Duchess made the remarks. In the segment, titled Breaking Down the Bimbo, Meghan stated that she prefers Lilibet to be respected for her intelligence above her appearance, as she was on the television game show. "I gave up on the show in the end. I was much more than the objectification taking place on stage. I didn't like that I had to focus only on my appearance." The Duchess described her 34-episode run on the show as having little substance in her remarks. Whoopi Goldberg, an actress and talk show host, called Meghan's comments naive. "It's TV, baby. But what did you anticipate doing? You are aware that was the focus of the show," she said. "You take the gig when you're a performer, they say." The stories of the women who appeared on the show around the same time as Meghan are somewhat different from those of the Duchess. Instead of being overbearing or sleazy, many claim the environment was enjoyable. The successful Australian model, TV presenter, and actress Lisa Gleave, who now resides in Los Angeles, was one of the briefcase girls that assisted Meghan. Like Meghan, she had to learn how to navigate the stairs while wearing a dress and 5-inch heels, toting a briefcase and adhering to the golden rule of appearing happy for the candidate when things go well and dejected when they don't. Still with me. Thanks for watching till the end.